Nelson, Chairman of Seabrook's Ecotourism Committee. And I'm here to talk a little bit about Seabrook's wonderful trails and parks. Seabrook has 15 outdoor parks, which are connected by 10 miles of interconnecting trails on which one can walk on a granite path or else ride a bicycle. Seabrook's parks contain many amenities, from a water slide at Meadow Park to nature trails, a skateboard park, fishing pier, picnicking, and more walking trails, and the ability to see a huge number of birds. Seabrook is a bird sanctuary, and for this we are well known in the area because we're on the Great Texas Coastal Birding Trail with 4 designations. So if you do come to Seabrook, be sure that you bring your binoculars. We have a wealth of bird life and other wildlife that I'd like to introduce to you. We have several Boy Scout troops here in the area, and from time to time, Eagle Scout projects are thought about and built here in our Seabrook parks to add to the amenities. For instance, observation decks have been built, benches throughout the parks, benches for the Frisbee golf course, and now, most recently, bird feeders. Recently, Scout Justin Smith came to me and asked me what he could do for his Scout project. He wanted to attain his Eagle Scout Award. Many Scouts have attained their awards here in Seabrook by building a variety of things. But Justin wanted to do something a little different. I saw this as a great opportunity to perhaps suggest platform bird feeders. And so he said, great, I want to do that. I want to encourage birds in Seabrook. And so he went home and he built a prototype, which he brought back, and I said, this is great, and he produced 6 more of these platform bird feeders. We then tried to figure out, well, where should they go? We don't want just 1, we want at least 6. So we thought, this is wonderful. And one day, when I came to the park on a Sunday, he was here putting up all of the bird feeders all along the east side of Toddville Road. They were originally white. And some people asked me when I'd be working here at the park putting some seed in the feeder, they said, oh, what are those? Some strange antenna. So I said, oh no, they're not. And I explained, of course. And then I told Justin about it. And Justin went home and got some paint. And the next day I came by and I saw they had been painted green and brown. I said, Justin, why green and brown? He said, I wanted them to look like trees. I thought, that's great. And you've just put them in a perfect spot too, in clearings, so that birds can see predators as they approach, yet they have perching areas in the dense woods. I'm here at a feeder in Robinson Park, right by the old iron bridge. If you continue walking along this trail behind me, you can continue all the way to the bay and Pine Gully Park. A lot of this area was inundated with salt water during Hurricane Ike. Some of the food supply has been diminished, and therefore we're replenishing the food supply for the birds by supplementing their diet, by adding food every day to these platform feeders. And you can get involved too in encouraging the birds and keeping the beautiful colors coming here to our feeders. If you were to go to Gail's Bayport Feed Store on Maya Road, he will donate, for each $10 that you donate, he will donate $1. Or if you were to donate $3 towards birdseed, he'll add $0.25. We have an account there, the Seabrook Wildlife Fund. If you would also like to help put out birdseed in our parks, you can go down to Pine Gully Park to David Hyde, the director of the Parks and Recreation's office, and you can ask him if you could have some birdseed You will take care of a bird feeder. Perhaps you could adopt a bird feeder, or perhaps just do it on an intermittent basis. I'm sitting on a swinging bench. This was also an Eagle Scout project from the past. It's great. You can sit here and watch so many different types of birds. And you can watch this feeder right here. The beauty of Seabrook's trails is that they encompass many different types of habitats. Starting down at Lower Toddville, McHale Park, you can watch flotillas of white pelicans and brown pelicans too. On the east shore of Galveston Bay, feeding. And as you walk up towards the wetlands, there you will see another type of birds. You'll see the herons, you'll see gulls, egrets, and as you continue, you'll come upon Hester Park, which was once a nursery and has many deciduous plants all grouped together, and is favored by the small insectivores, especially during the early spring. The migrants are plentiful. As you continue up into Robinson Park, where we are now, you will see a combination of upland birds in the woods, and then in the area down towards the stream, the riparian type of habitat will be harboring herons, ibis, roseate spoonbills, and as you continue towards the shore, you will enjoy seeing hawks, osprey, more spoonbills, plover, skimmer. This is a rich habitat right here in Seabrook. So if you come to Seabrook, be sure to bring your binoculars with you. Thank you for visiting the Seabrook parks, and more particularly Robinson Park, with us today. If you would like a trail map, you can see one if you go to www.ci.seabrook.tx.us. Thank you.